Hi, this is Iluminada. I've been out for a long time. I haven't been taping some of the wines that I have done. That doesn't mean that I was not making wine. It was some problem with my son that didn't have time to do the editing. Okay, today I'm going to be showing you just the last siphoning of a kumquat wine and the bottling and the corking. At the end, while I do some of the bottling of the wine, I'm going to be telling you the recipe, and plus at the end of the video you're going to have it. To start, I have to siphon the wine for the last time. Although it's pretty clear, I just want to make sure that I don't get all the thing in the bottom. Removing the airlock. Always remove this before you do anything else. Got my cover, get it out of the way. Bring my blue cooler, because this is the perfect size. I'm gonna move it here. I already have my second container ready. Make sure that it's locked. The strainer. I'm just going to siphon it just in case a little particle is there and I can get it now. Okay. This wine is going to be a very, very sweet wine. That's the way I want it, like an ice wine. You see why I siphoned it, but the last time, even though it was pretty clear, but you never see the bottom. It has particles of the fruit and the juice. See how dark it is. This one I started it about a month and a half ago, so I don't think it's going to clarify more. Although I have wines that have transparent, this one is not completely transparent. Now I'm going to see, now that I siphon it, how good it's going to be. Because wines are, the wine connoisseurs, they test the wine and they give value to the wine depending on flavor of the fruit and clarity. So this one probably won't be an A+ like some of my other wines, but at least I'm gonna test it now. I'm not gonna wait until my husband helps me to bring this up so I start the bottling, because he's working from home with the coronavirus lockdown here in Florida. He's working from home. He's one of the lucky ones. Okay, I'm gonna pour this. No, you know what? The smell is delicious. I can smell the kumquat eggs. Oh, this is super delicious. It tastes like the fruit. It's not as sweet as I was expecting, but it's sweet. Now I have to call my husband to help me bring this up. I gotta cover it so we don't spill. Oh my God. Once I made a mistake, tried to push this thing up. Oh boy. I dropped the 5 gallon of wine, and I have wine all over the kitchen floor. and the smell was completely, it was really, really bad. After you have your wine done, ready to bottle it, I didn't want to wait for my son to get home to help me, and I dropped everything. No, I think he was here. What happened was that he was filming, and I was trying to do it by myself. Okay, I'm gonna put the airlock. You saw I got everything, all the water out. Because when you grab this to put it on top of over here, you might get some of the water inside. You don't want to contaminate your wine when it's in this last step. Now, my husband helped me to bring this up. I'm gonna bring my stool to sit down, and I need another thing to bring my bottles up a little. I'm just gonna put my heat gun box in there, and we are in business. Let me sanitize my hands since I touched that. The glue gun box. This food probably has dust and stuff. I gotta taste this again. This is delicious. It surprised me. I thought it was going to be very, very sweet. It's sweet, but it got to the point that it tasted like ice wine. Okay. After I finish with these bottles, I'm gonna put the corks in the water. If the water has boiled, it is really hot. I'm going to leave it there for maybe 5 to 7 minutes, and I'm going to cork this wine, and maybe next 2 more days I need for my son to be able to print the labels. I show you the labels when I finish with everything, how the final product looks. And now, while I'm here, let me see if I can have a better position. While I'm bottling the wine, I'm going to be telling you how I started this. It was a project for my husband started, because I have a kumquat plant, and I never tried to do a kumquat wine. The kumquats are small. They look like about a size of a quarter. When they ripen, they're very almost tangerine color. So they sweet. The peeling is very sweet, but inside it's like a lemon. So they don't have that much juice because they are so small. So my husband collected all the kumquats, and he put them in a fruit processor, which I was skeptical, because I told him, Papa, you can't bring the fruits and put them in a fruit processor. So he used a juicer. So he got all the inside of the kumquat, including the part that is white, that is really bitter. Got the peels and the bitter part. And we got about, about 4 cups of the kumquat peels, in about pound. Let me check, because this is the last time. I forget things since I started with this. This is the first time I do this one. Okay, I started with the 3 gallons of water and about 4 pounds of the kumquat peels with everything in it. And the kumquats gave me maybe 3 cups of the juice. Then, since it doesn't have that much juice, I put 2 2 boxes of 1 pound of raisins. Very important, the raisins. 16 cups of sugar. And since I started with 3 gallons of water, about this much, you have to put 1 candle tablet per gallon of water, 3 teaspoons of thyme, and another thing that I put, let me see, because I don't have my glasses on. Oh, 3 teaspoons of the pectic enzyme, that's for the clarification. I thought I was going to need a lot of that, because since my husband put all the kumquat in the user, it was, I thought, oh, this is going to be very cloudy. It wasn't so bad. You saw the transparency of the final product. It's this color, it's beautiful. One other thing, the 3 candle tablets, the 4 cups of sugar per gallon of water, 16 cups of sugar, and the yeast is, you have to wait until 24 hours, like it's the same process to any other wine. So I got everything. In this one, I put the tannin, so I give you more like a woody flavor. And oh, you might say, oh, you're missing something in here. Well, I'm missing the acid blend, but you can tell it's a citric fruit. You don't use the acid blend with when there's lemon or kumquat or orange. You don't use the acid blend. So I'm going to continue. At the end of the video, you're going to see everything that I just told you written on the video. So if you want to try, now that you have time, probably another month or 2 with this coronavirus lockdown, you can go anywhere, so you might try to do some wine. And if you're gonna do guys, start with an easy fruit that you know 100% that it's going to be clear. I will start my first wine with a fruit that is commercially sold, papaya. Papaya has a lot of papain, and it helps a lot with, it's one of the most clear wine I ever made, and I keep on making because papaya has a lot of papain. But you still put the pectic enzyme just in case. The only thing, wait until the papayas are really ripened. Peel the papayas and follow the same instruction. 4 pounds of papaya per gallon of water. If you're gonna have the big, containers, like I have a 5-gallon container. But if you don't have enough, to make a long explanation shorter, go to my first video and follow everything that you need. You probably have to buy these set of containers. The first fermenter is about the same size, 5 gallons. And this is the second fermenter. When you finish with when you bring the fruit out, that's what you do. You siphon your wine for the first time, and then you go ahead and do the same thing. Papaya is an easy fruit to start. Bananas is easy, but the only thing that changes in the banana has raisins on it. I usually put the same amount that I put a banana of raisins, and you have to cook the bananas first. Of course, you peel the banana, you cook the banana. But I think I have a banana recipe on my videos. I'm not too sure, but it's the same thing. The amount of water, the boiling water that you use, is the same amount of candle tablets that you put. started with 3 gallons of water, of liquid. You use 3 tablets of candle, one teaspoon of the yeast nutrient, and the 4 cups of sugar is basically for everything. The acid blend is in every other fruit. It's 1 teaspoon per gallon of water. If you want more acidity on your wine, sometimes I usually only use 1 per gallon of water, but a lot of people put 2 or 2.5. I don't like the acidity of the wine, so I only, if the fruit doesn't have any acidity at all, I put maximum 2 per gallon of water. And tanning, I don't use it that much. Okay, let me bottle one more, because I don't want to get you confused. But if you want to start, go to my YouTube website and look at Iluminada's tropical wines, and there you can see what you do, all the equipment that you need to start, and everything that you need to buy, the chemicals, because definitely you have to have the canning tablets of the sulfates, because the sulfates are the chemical that prevents that the fruit spoils during fermentation. Okay, now let's go back to the kumquat wine. This is going to be ready maybe Tuesday, Thursday. No, today is Thursday. Tomorrow my son works, so it's gotta be Thursday that he finished with the labels. You might see that since 1999 I changed my labels completely. Now I use sunsets. Since we are in Florida, we're using sunsets, different sunsets for different wines, but you'll see, it's gonna be nice after I finish with this. And then let it fill up a little more. And I'm gonna take a break and finish my tasting. I can't drink more than this. So tonight I'm not cooking because I'm gonna be tipsy. Now that I finished with all the batteries, I'm just gonna get the mic works and start cooking. I'm gonna stop the video because you don't need to make corking all this. I got 33 and a half. One that I didn't have enough for a bottle. I'm just gonna put them in the refrigerator so we can taste it when it's cold. Hi everyone, this is Iluminada. Today we're going to be putting the labels on all the bottles. So my son printed the labels last night. They dry, and I'm going to show you what I do. I start with the smallest bottle. Smallest bottle, because the labels, when the bottles start going, around here, if you don't have enough space, then the label will not fit properly. Okay. This is going to 1 or 2 glasses because I have to measure. This is all done by hand, and the factories that do it with the machine. So this is for a guide, only for a guide. Just grab the label, bend it a little, go next to it, and just let it go. Okay. The bottles has 2 little like like a little marking, like there's two parts, and when they put it together, I guess, you can see this little line. You want to put those two lines to the side. I mean, if you want to be perfect. Okay, and the labels that I buy are made for, so they can resist water. They're water resistant. So if you made a mistake that the label is kind of crooked, you can pull it carefully and you can put it again. Okay. Super one. Bend it like this. Right on top of the marking that you have, the little box. I have a little box. That's pretty straight. Look for the lines at the sides, those lines, put them at the side. Now I'm gonna do this 4, and I'm gonna finish them all. Okay. Sometimes it's complicated if you don't find a little box or look in the kitchen for any boxes. This is a toothpick box. So let me show you so you don't have problem. Bend it, get near the bottom, let it go. You can go like this and you can measure to see if this is completely straight. This is the most you're gonna get. That's pretty good for me. And see, this is why I try to get all the labels starting from the bottom in the same length, from the bottom to the label, because now I gotta take pictures. My daughter puts them on Instagram because she's a composer and she has an opera company. Her husband and herself, they're both composers and they play different instruments. So every time that she has a concert, they can taste my wine during everybody that comes to her concerts. So she puts every time I have a different type of wine, she puts it on Instagram. So let me take a close one. Okay, got it. And now it's time to put this in the cellar. I gotta squeeze all the other ones that are over there and see where can I put this, or I have to put them in boxes in the closet. Next time that you see me in the video, I'm gonna try to make a wine with a fruit that you can buy at the supermarket. So I'm thinking about banana wine. So until then, be safe with the coronavirus. And God bless.